Okay, today we are going to be discussing your self-assessment test and basing our meeting today off of that. So we are going to start off with the people in your lives and their characteristics. Like, how do their characteristics affect you in your life? Does it affect you stressfully? Just go off of that. How do you think? Just name me 3 people.
My dad and my 2 brothers, which would be Weston and Jackson.
Okay, so your father, what are his characteristics that cause some kind of, stress in your life?
Too nosy.
He's too nosy. Okay. And what about Jackson?
Jackson. He gets aggravated too fast, and he takes it out on other people.
Okay. And how old is Jackson?
He's 17.
17. And what about Weston?
He's 24.
Okay. And what are his characteristics?
He's got a bad temper tantrum. And he gets a bad temper tantrum whenever something doesn't go his way.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about your father. He's nosy because you're his son, obviously, and he does care about you. So that's one way that, you could look at it positively.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Jackson, he gets aggravated pretty easily because he is a teenager and he's going through those hormonal changes that you went through as well.
Mm-hmm.
So just try to keep that in mind. And then your brother Weston, he's in his 20s and, young adults in their 20s are trying to figure out how to go about their lives and, what they're going to do and if they're not as ahead as they'd like to be, so just keep those aspects in mind and try not to let, them stress you out and try to come of it as a positive way.
Okay.
And then next we're going to talk about your circumstances, your problems and circumstances. Where are you in your life right now that you wish you could change?
I could always better myself. I could always better myself at work.
At work? And how could you think you could better yourself at work? What's one goal, one step you think you could take into doing that?
Learning something new every day.
Okay. So you think maybe you could go to your supervisors and ask them if there's something new, for that day that they could maybe show you and, maybe build your experience in that way?
Yes, I could.
Okay. All right. So, and today we talked about your circumstances with your family and their characteristics and different ways to look at those into a positive outlook to not develop into your stress levels. And then we also talked about your circumstances with work and one goal that you would like to achieve there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand everything we spoke about today?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Alright. Are there any other desired outcomes you would like in your life other than work? Maybe a home circumstance or a vehicle or just maybe something personal with yourself, like hobbies or anything you would like to just get into?
Yeah, sure. I would like to buy my first home.
Your first home.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you renting currently?
Yeah.
Okay, so buying your first home, you have a reliable job.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one step into your goal that you already have achieved. So your next step could be saving money. Do you have a savings account?
No, I do not.
Okay, well that's one goal that you could set up for yourself next. Just one step at a time. So then your next step is setting up a savings account and just, set a realistic standard of how much you make and how much you can set aside per paycheck. And that's another step to that goal.
Okay.
Do you think you'd be able to do that?
Yes, I think I did.
All right. Well, it was nice talking with you today, Skylar.
It's nice talking
Thank
to you.
you.